Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you? How was your day?
It was good. And you?
Mine was okay. It was perfect, though a little bit stressful, but we had to do what we got to do.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I have the virus. She's my personal person. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, ma. I'm fine. How was the day?
My day was okay. What about yours?
Mine was good.
Oh, I'm so excited to have you. I'm feeling like, do you understand?
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So we're going to start off immediately. All right. Some of you know me, some of you don't know me, but then I don't like introducing myself because it always seems too long. Okay, but I am Chama Kolondo, an AI and cybersecurity analyst professional, and I have 7 years background in customer experience and makeup parties. I run Angelica Foundation where we train people on tech skills for free shout. And then I also have additional businesses where we sell everything jewelry, shoes, and accessories. So the reason why this small webinar, cyber safety webinar came up is because in my little experience, I realized that people get hacked, they get scammed. Not because they don't know what to do, but because they neglect the things they are supposed to do. So back then in 2024, I started creating awareness on cyber threats, educating people on what to do and what not to do, how to go about things and how to not go about things. So that's the reason why we are here. And so I have Alex as my guest. So Alex will take up from here and he will educate us on how to protect our data, what's actually your data. Because if you're actually using a phone, not even a laptop, definitely you should know that there is what is called data. So we're going to educate us on what is data and then guide us on how to protect ourselves, things to do and what not to do. And then when it's done, we'll round up. Oh, Gloria, good evening. You're welcome. I will round up and then we'll ask our questions. So I hope you have your pen and your paper ready because I trust Alex. This is going to be a wonderful meeting. So, Alex, over to you.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ojo Alex, and I'm really grateful to the chairman for this opportunity to be here today. Um, a little bit about me. I'm a cybersecurity analyst, and I've earned certifications from IBM and Google in this field. And I'm really excited because this is my first web now, and I'm very, very excited about it because I get to share what I'm really passionate about. Keeping you safe online and promoting good cyber awareness and how to have a good cyber habit. Whether you're a student, you're a business owner, or someone who uses a smartphone, this is for you. So today, our term for this webinar is protect your data, protect yourself. So we're going to be talking about yourself, your personal information, your privacy. That's your data. Many of us, when we hear about data, we think of data as a technical word or as a company with tangible things. But your data is really your privacy. It is you. It is your name, your phone number, and your emails, your social media, what you share online. Oh, sorry, excuse me. What you share online, your profile. That is your data. So one moment, I'll be sharing my slides so we can get started on what we're here to do today. So one moment, please. Please let me know if you can see my slide.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, great. All right. So you know a bit about me already, who I am and why I'm here. So let's move forward and get into the real deal for today. So when we're talking about your data, what comes to your mind when you hear about hear the word data? If someone could tell me what you really understand about what data is. Hello, are we there? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
we can hear
yes,
you.
yes, we can hear you.
So can anyone
Yeah,
tell
we
me
can
what
hear
you
you.
really like understand about data? The word data, what does it mean to you when you talk about data? Sorry.
Information.
Sorry? Someone is saying something.
Okay, when I hear data,
Information.
I think these are all about connectivity. I don't know that what it means any other
Yeah,
thing, but I thought I always think it's about connectivity. And then I know also that data has to do with your personal informations.
yeah.
So
Thank
this
you
is
so much for that, Divine. Thank you so much for that. So let's break it down. Hello, can anyone hear me? Am I breaking out, please?
Yeah, for a moment, but now we can hear you very well.
Can hear you
Oh,
well.
yeah. I'm so sorry about that. So let's break it down. Right. Your data is your name, your full nigga name, your identity, it's your phone number, the people you reach out to, your email address, where you receive important messages. Those are your data. And a lot of us use our smartphones every day. Whether you're a student, you're a business owner, whether you travel for work, your location, that is your data. Whether it's your browsing history, that is your data. Every piece of that is your data, and that is why it is really important to protect your data, because it is very crucial, it is very important, and it is very unique, which is why you should take it very serious, and that's why we are here today, so we know how to be cyber aware, so we can protect our data and protect our life. Now you might be wondering now, why does this matter? Why do I need to protect my data? When your data gets compromised, and I mean when your data, when you get hacked or someone and gain unauthorized access, maybe into your account, into your back account, it has a real life effect on you. It could affect your money. Just think about this. When someone get into your bank information, they can drain your account, and that could make you reckless. It could make you depressed, which is why you should always protect your data. So let's move on to the second slide. So now let's talk about some of the most like common attacks from scammers in Nigeria as a whole, or like generally. I know some of the people here today, they are from other countries. Like we have people from Kenya, Uganda, and I really appreciate you guys for coming here today. So now that we understand what data is and why it matters, let's talk about the real life threat we face in our day-to-day activities. Let me ask you something, and I want you to be really honest. I want you to really think about it. Have you ever received a text message that said something like your bank account will be blocked, or urgent verify your BVN now to avoid account suspension? Has anyone ever experienced that before?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you very much for that. So almost everyone here has sent these messages, me included, and we're actually not alone. These are what we call phishing attacks, and they are everywhere all over the country. And it could be through many ways. It could be through different kind of social engineering. And a lot of us, especially um we what's it called, entry level, especially people like us looking for entry level job, we are mostly desperate when we're in search of a job. And most of these scammers, most of these malicious actors, they feed on urgency, they feed on your desperation, and which is why most people get attacked. So let's break it down. These messages, they could come through different channels, through different social media. It could come through your text messages, your WhatsApp, even your email. And when this is what makes it so dangerous, they pretend to be from a real organization. Some could even pretend to be your friend. They could be pretending or masquerading someone you know, and it is really, really, really scary and concerning. They could pretend to be from a bank, maybe it's Access Bank, GT Bank, Post Bank, Zenith, or whatever bank you use. And they also come from National Identity Management Commissions, and I'm sure we know what that is. They could even pretend to be a jump official just to steal your identity. That's for mostly students, the target students too, a lot. So this could create panic, and it could create urgency. They tell you your account is going to be blocked. They say you will lose access to something important, and there's a problem that needs to be fixed right now. And this is how you really know when this is how you really figure out who is trying to steal your identity. You most of them are very, very desperate. It comes with urgency. You will see what like right now. You will see what like if you don't do this right now, you're going to get blocked, and so stuff like that. So this was strategy is to make you act fast. And when you are getting panicked, that's when the real problem comes. You give up your data, you give up your access, and that could get you hacked or compromised. So let's talk about when we're on public. A lot of people that maybe they're in a what's it called? They're in an airport, or they're in a bank, or in a library. Any free access to a Wi-Fi, they're always up in on it. Oh, let me just use this to complete this task, which is really not a good cyber awareness. That's not a good cyber habit. You don't just up on every Wi-Fi you see. And this is really huge, especially for we young people, especially for students and graduates also. So moving on, this is constantly happening all over everywhere. Now, protecting yourself on public Wi-Fi. Here's what most people don't realize. When you connect to an unsecured public Wi-Fi network, other people on the same network, they can potentially see what you are doing. If you're trying to maybe you're trying to log in into your social media account, they could see it, and you don't know that because you just want to use a little bit of time on the public Wi-Fi just to complete your tasks. Meanwhile, your identity is getting compromised, your data is getting compromised. They can see what the website you are visiting. They can capture your password as you type them. They can see what apps you're logging into, which is why we should be really careful when we're in public, what kind of Wi-Fi we use. Especially when we're in a library. I'm not saying you should never use public Wi-Fi, but I'm saying you need to be smart about it, about what you do on public Wi-Fi. Don't do anything sensitive. Don't log into your bank account. Don't enter your passwords for important accounts. Save those activities for when you're on your own secure network or when you're using your mobile data. All of these attack, phishing messages, fake job offers, social media takeovers, public Wi-Fi raids, they all have something in common. They work because they look legitimate. So let's move on to our next slide. Why cyber attacks succeed? So now you might be thinking, okay, Alex, I know these attacks exist, but why do they actually work? Why do smart, educated, careful people still fall for these things? That's an excellent question, and I'm going to tell you the answer. Cyber attacks don't succeed because hackers are using incredibly sophisticated technology. They don't succeed because they are breaking through advanced security. They succeed because of something much simpler, which is human behavior. People not being cyber aware, people not being careful. So moving on, our password habit. I'm guilty of this, and I've actually learned for that, and I'm very happy. I'm creating good cyber awareness. I'm very sure a lot of people here make use of the same password across different social media. And to be honest with yourself, when you use the same password across multiple accounts, it could result, your password could leak in a data breach, which is why sometimes you get random notification that somebody is trying to access your social media via your email, and you're wondering, how did my password get leaked? That is because you're using the same password across different platforms. And also the kind of password we use, you're going to see people making use of their name. Let's say, okay, my name is Ojo Alex, and my password is Ojo Alex 123. It's easy to get. It's not a good password. It's not a unique password. We should learn to make use of unique passwords. Now think about this. If you use the same password for your email, your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, and your bank app, or any of your shopping accounts, and if this one of these service gets hacked, what does that mean? It means your password is in a data breach that has been compromised, and it could be used to trace you. It could be used to access any of your other accounts. It is like using the same key for your house, maybe your car, the same key you use to open your bedroom or your car or your office. That's what it sounds like. Once the key is stolen, that means they could get access to almost everything you have. That is why reusing the same password all over again is really dangerous. So learn to make use of very good password. And always make sure your password is more than 8 characters, and it includes an uppercase. What I mean by an uppercase, a capital letter and a small letter, a lowercase, with a unique symbol. It could be hash, it could be dollars. Just make sure it's a combination of numbers, letters, and symbols. That is very hard to guess. And here's the problem. Most people know they should use different passwords. They think, how am I they'll be like, oh, how am I supposed to remember this password across different platforms? That is why we have password manager. That's why we have notes. I mean, nowadays our phone is our wallet. We have everything stored in there. Most people do not even make use of their journal again because they have everything stored in their notes. So reason number 2, clicking without thinking. A lot of people, when you are busy and you see what's it called, a link online, you don't even think twice. You just hit the click button, and bam, you could get compromised through that. We are easily distracted. Now, when we're trying to get through our emails, our messages, or our tasks for the day, and in the state of that, a message pops up and it looks urgent or it looks really important, and without even thinking for 6 seconds, we click it. And I'm sure everyone here is guilty of that because we are always on our phone 24/7. We don't even get to verify who sent it. Oh, who sent this email? Who is this? Where is this coming from? Most of us are guilty of that. We don't verify who sent any kind of link or any kind of messages, or what the attachments contain. We don't care about that. We just proceed to. um click the message or the link. And that does not really make sense. So this is what attackers do. They are counting on you being busy. They are counting on you being distracted. They are counting on you reacting emotionally rather than thinking logically when you're getting compromised. They also create messages that trigger fear. Your account will be blocked, or they create urgency too. They could be like, oh, there are some that even use um what's it called again? They use fake advertisements. They could use items that okay, these items it costs a fortune. They'll make it look cheaper, and they know that people are easy to target. I mean, a lot of Nigerians, they love free stuffs, and that could also get you compromised. Taking just 5 seconds and think before clicking any kind of link, any kind of messages, that could prevent you from any attack. But most people don't do it because they are in an autopilot mode. They're in a rush. They treat everything with urgency. And we really should not treat everything with urgency because it could cost us a lot. So, moving on. Ignoring updates. This in particular, a lot of people do this, especially most of us with iOS, with Android. At least I think the patch update for either iOS or Android is, I think it should be 3 months, and we often ignore this update. Most people, they be like, oh, why do I need to spend this much data on this update? Meanwhile, you could get compromised. I know some updates are really annoying. They take time, they take a lot of data. They might even change the interface, which most people don't like. And I'm sure a lot of people, they are still stuck on previous update from 2 years ago just because they don't like the new interface after seeing it on their colleague's phone or their friend's phone. But here is what most people don't understand about updates. They are not just adding new features or making your device look prettier. Software updates, they contain security patches. They could help with different bugs. Maybe your phone is slowing down. They could prevent against suspicious emails, which will help filter the email and send it to your spam. They contain a very good security patches that could fix vulnerabilities on your phone and help with your security. And which is why we should take it seriously. We should really take our previous updates and current updates. We should take it seriously, especially on our smartphones, on our IoT devices, our laptop. We should really take it seriously. And here is this scary part. Hackers already know about the vulnerability when a company releases an update to fix a security hole or a portal. And as soon as the announcement is made, the hacking community, they be like, oh, hey, here's the weakness. You can exploit everyone who has not updated yet, which is why you should always take every update seriously and always treat it with urgency. So every single day that you delay updating your phone, your computer, it could be your bank apps, your social media that you use every day, for example, your LinkedIn. If after doing the updates, that could prevent any kind of vulnerability that could be exploited by any kind of attackers or scammers or malicious actors. And I know updates can be very, very annoying or inconvenient, but they are not optional. They are very essential. So moving on, oversharing online and disclosing personal information, convincing phishing messages. A lot of people, let's use Facebook for an example. When you go on their Facebook, you see hello hello, please, can you mute your mic? Thank you. Sorry about that. So oversharing online. A lot of people, when you go to their let's use Facebook for example, you would see them oversharing a lot of things that should not even been online at all. You will see them using their mother's maiden name, making it visible to their public friends, their pet name. Some they even go as far as making their phone numbers and email address visible, which is not a good um is not a good cyber habit. When we are doing that and it's surfaced online, it could cause a lot of harms and it could get your identity compromised. But think about it, what you typically post online or on social media. For example, your birthday, you post the full date, the month, and the year. It's accurate. Your mother's maiden name, you even went ahead to post your father's name, your pet's name, even where the high school you went to, or the primary school you went to, or the secondary school you went to, or where you grew up in. That is not a good cyber habit, which it could get your data or identity compromised. Now think about security questions. When you forget a password and you need to reset it, what the website asks you? They ask about your mother's maiden name, or your pet's name, or your date of birth, or the city you were born, or the first school you attended. And that's really the problem. Everything you are posting on social media should be treated with as a personal data. It's your personal information, which should not be shared publicly. Attackers can gather these informations from your profiles. They could go on your profiles and go through your timeline and check out things that are made visible, or your family members that you follow, and how they have everything publicized. They could get your data compromised. And it's not just security questions. When you post your real-time locations, maybe you're at an location, and now especially let's say, yeah, Snapchat for example, or maybe you went for a dinner, date. You're telling everyone, including potential criminals. Excuse me. You're telling everyone, including potential criminals that are stalking you, that this is your real life location. We shouldn't do that. I'm not saying you should never post on social media, so please don't get me wrong. But I'm saying you need to be thoughtful about what you share and how much you share and who can see it on social media. So here's the bottom line. Cyber attacks succeed not because of technology. It succeeds because of your behavior and how you react to it. These are all human behaviors, and the good news about it is this behavior can be changed. If you understand these vulnerabilities, if you recognize these patterns, how their desperations, their urgency, when you recognize these red flags, and when you have a good cyber, you don't use weak password, you're not treating everything with urgency or desperation, you don't hop on any kind of public Wi-Fi, then you can protect your data and protect your life. So let's go on to the next slide. So the simple habit that protects you, I already talked about this. Make use of good password, like a unique password, combination of numbers, uppercase, lowercase, symbols. We've talked about these problems. And now let's move on to our two-factor authentication. I know what you are thinking. I can see it on your face. You're thinking, oh, Alex, how am I supposed to remember different complicated passwords? That is literally impossible. My brain can't do that. But you're absolutely true, right? You cannot remember different strong passwords. Nobody can, which is why we have password managers. which is available on every devices. When you go on into a website or an app, maybe let's say for example your LinkedIn, your X, formerly Twitter, um what Instagram, and you don't use the same password across all these platforms. You make use of different passwords, and you feel like, oh, I might not be able to remember all this password if I'm using a different password. You could just save it in your password manager. It's that easy. It won't take you up to 5 minutes. And the best part is they are completely free. You don't have to pay for it. If you use an Android phone or you have a Google Chrome browser, you already have a Google password manager that comes with it for people that make use of Chrome very well. And we're actually using that right now. And if you also you want something that works across all platforms for your iPhones, your Android, your Windows laptop, your MacBook, everything, there's an excellent free options for it, which is completely free. So now that you have a password manager, what do you do with it? Here is what I want you to do. Every important account in your life should have a different password. I'm not saying every single account you've ever created. You have some random accounts you created 5 years ago that you could use a random password for. But I'm talking about your crucial accounts. I'm talking about your social media accounts, your bank account. You should make use of a unique password for it. And your two-factor authentication should be turned on. And I talked about security patches the other time, security updates. I'm sure does anyone know about passkey here? Has anyone heard about passkey?
Yes, yes.
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, thank you. So the most
You put in a
recent
code.
update, which is even a better update, you could use a two-factor authenticator and also use a passkey. Passkey are a modern passwordless way to log into your apps, especially your crucial apps and website. Instead of remembering your password, you don't have to. Maybe when you don't remember your password, you could turn on your passkey. It's very available, especially when you're making use of your Gmail. It's available in your Gmail. I think it should also be. I think it's available on most social media apps. I think LinkedIn also uses passkey. So if you're finding it hard to, okay, we have a very long password, a very long unique password, and you're finding it hard to remember, you could turn on your passkey, you could activate it, and when you activate it, you're only making use of your Face ID when you're trying to gain access, which is very easy and it's very, very secure for those of us that find it hard to remember our password. So we also talked about thinking about clicking links, especially suspicious link. We already talked about that. We should not we should not treat every message with urgency. You know, we don't think about who sent this message or what's the content of the message is, or what's the attachment includes. We should always think about it. So let's talk more about two-factor authentication. It's add a second piece of information that you need to log in. Usually, when you're logging in into a social media account, it sends you a code via SMS or through an app. So even if your password is compromised, for those of us that make use of weak password, even if Damian is raising up his hand. Damian, do you have anything to say?
Yes, yeah, I wanted to ask whether you said pass key or pass keep.
Sorry?
I didn't say I wanted to be sure what you said, whether it's pass key or pass keep.
Oh, I said
For those that
passkeys.
can't remember long password, I think the
Yes,
software or the app
passkeys.
you're talking about.
Yes, passkeys.
Pass keys.
Yes. So that's
Yep.
PASS key, then keys. KEYS.
P for pass or P for ball or B for ball?
No, P for pass. Passkeys.
Okay. I got it now. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you very much. So, we're talking about.
Sorry, I wanted to ask you a question. I was raising my hand.
Oh, sure. Shoot.
Okay. Sometimes that pass key, right? When you are trying to put
Mhm.
something in a new app, sometimes it suggests password for you. Since it's like it acts like a reminder, is it advisable to use that password that is suggested for you? Since it will save the password at any time you want to log in, you can always get access to it from there. Or even if it suggests for you, should just cancel it and redo your own password.
Oh, please, can you come again?
I said, sometimes when you are trying to open an app,
Yes.
then there is this password app that I don't know whether other phones have it, but like my phone, Apple iPhone has that. They have this password app. I don't know whether it's same with
Okay.
that passkey you're talking about, but then they suggest the password you will use for you.
Yeah, I think
I
I
don't
think
know.
most times. Yeah, I get your point
So
now.
I'm
Yes.
asking if it's advisable to use that password, or you should just
I would
cancel it and
I would
generate your
I would
own.
say yes. I would say yes. It's advisable to use the password because
Okay.
this suggested password is automatically saved into your password manager. So when
Mm,
you're trying when you are trying to what's it called? Maybe when you're creating a new account in a new app, and um instead of using a two-factor authentication, you're making use of a passkey. And after, when
yes.
you activate the passkey, they give you. I think it's actually a it's a combination of different letters with hyphen in
Yes,
it, if I'm
yes,
correct, right?
yes, 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 yes.
Yeah,
It's
very good.
usually very
So
long and strong.
yes, is up to I think the generated password should be around 16 to 20 characters.
Well, I
It's
have
actually
never counted.
it's actually advisable to use it because it's going to save into your password manager. So you won't have to like have any reason to try and maybe memorize the password. You understand? So that's why
Yeah.
automatically, I don't know if you notice, maybe you could also try it this night. Try and
All
activate the
right.
passkey. Then you will notice that it saves into your password manager. And next time you're trying to log in, it's going to autofill the password for you. So I would say it is advisable to make use of the generated password.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Um, who's sure, Emmanuel, shoot. Mr. Emmanuel.
Yes, good evening. Good evening once again. So I wanted to compliment about the strong password she was asking about. It's
Okay.
better using a strong password. It's okay and it's good. I like it.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
it's better. It's better. Normally we use the password that we can remember. We can make it strong, but it's better you use the password that you can remember. Whereby when the phone is reset, it's better
Mm-hmm.
that you can remember your password. Then you log into your account again. But putting in a strong password, the default password that is edited for you, it's difficult for you to remember it when you resetted your phone. So it's
Yeah.
better. It's better when you put a strong password. You know the password that you've set. You set yourself a password. Because I see normally when you're creating something or when you're creating an account
Mm-hmm.
on any iPhone or any phone,
Yeah.
Google or iCloud or what gives you a prompt of a strong password, and it
Yeah.
gives you an option of you editing a new password. So I advise using strong password is not good, but I advise you edit your own password that you can remember, so that you write it somewhere and note it somewhere when you get back to log in or to sign into your new account or to sign into your new device with your default account. You remember the password that you wrote down, your password that you set. It's easy than using a strong password that is given to you by default. So thank you.
And so what he's saying is that for the passkey, when Google generates a strong password for you, he's saying instead of making use of the password, you could edit it into your own password that you could remember. which could also be a strong password. And I said earlier, you could save your password in your password manager. And the most important part is that when you are making use of a unique password, it's very rare for it to occur in a data breach.
Okay, but like if you
Sure.
lose your phone, you can when you like if you lose your phone now and you log into another phone, that your passkey will be available to you now in that other phone. So you don't
You
need
said
to
what?
cram it. I say I think that like when that password app now in your phone, even if you lose your phone and then you log into it with another phone, as long as your email is already in another phone or probably your Apple ID is another phone, your password will that password app will still have that your password that is saved in it now.
So
Yeah.
let me give a little compliment about that. So I've found a lot of inconveniences with that. By the way, normally when you're signing into a new phone, you've lost you've lost your own phone, which consisted your account. Normally it's I advise Belinda. I get I get your explanation, but I advise you. I remember when you're logging into a new phone, you can forget something. Those databases are erased. I know they can keep passwords, but they are erased if you don't remember the two authenticate two authentication process. There is the two authentication process. Even if you know the password, you don't remember the code of the two authentication process, it's difficult for you to log in. So it's better you note the password. I know it's saved in the database, but it's better for you to write it somewhere or note it somewhere default. So when you're logging into the new phone, it's easier for you to go back and look for your password that you set for the account and come and log in again than you saying that it's
Emmanuel,
originally saved
please.
on the database.
I'm
But
sorry to interrupt you.
mm, mm,
Emmanuel, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but it is not advisable anywhere in cybersecurity to write down your password on anything. That's why we have password managers.
yeah, I
We
understand.
have so many password managers that are free.
Yeah, I
It is
understand.
not
Thank you. I
advisable
was actually going
anywhere.
to comment on
It
that
is not
because
advisable anywhere in cybersecurity to write down your password anywhere. That is number one. Then number two, it's not even advisable now for you to use normal things that you think that you will not forget as your password, because friends, people around you knows that you can use your date of birth, your mother's maiden name,
exactly
your
even your
husband's
family
Mm,
boyfriend name.
members.
Yes,
yes, I
and then
understand
you
that.
get hacked because there is something that is trending now that we overlook a lot, and that is
Yes,
social
I do that.
engineering. People
Mm,
coming close to you to become
mm,
friends with you, to make
mm,
to even to the extent of marrying you or dating you, just to
mm.
access what you have.
Yeah, I
And
get
they
that.
will not access it if it is saved on a password manager. That's why you see some people,
Mm,
they say they got married and they killed their partner and went away with what
mm,
the partner had. Yes, because that was
mm.
the major reason why they got married. Social engineer
Okay.
is so high now that you, as in, even mentioning writing password down is
Mm,
actually not funny to me. Like it's itching my ears. that
mm,
that Google made it so strong that it has its own password manager that saves your password automatically for you. So you can't tell someone to use what they know as their
uh, uh,
password and make it stronger when they have stronger password that nobody can guess. I
uh,
I have a lot of devices I use. I have a lot
yes,
of things and I use different password. Recently,
yes.
I don't use what I know anymore because
Okay.
what I know can put me in trouble. So I
Mm,
use normal thing that I know that even me, I will not know. So I
mm,
save them on my password manager, and then when I need them, I go there. I check,
mm,
okay, this is it, I use it. Now I think we
mm.
are mixing up what this passkey is
Okay, okay,
because
just a moment. Just a moment.
updated ways of protecting ourselves.
Okay.
Uh, my last webinar, I talked about it. I explained
Mm,
in detail. Now, if you have a phone, like iPhones do it a lot, and some phones do it a lot, they request for face recognition. If your phone can unlock with your face alone, nobody can hack that phone, even if you lose that phone. It's a passkey. Now, if your phone uses fingerprints, in fact, it is no longer advisable to use a password to unlock your phone now. I'm going to give you an instance of what happened that made me, I started raising awareness, because if you follow me on LinkedIn, you will know the reason why I'm called Cyber Queen. I raised awareness.
I follow you. Yeah.
Now,
I follow you.
someone entered a car with me, and then she bent over. I was looking at my phone. So when I saw her, I quietly turned my phone upside down, and she turned and looked at me. So she said, "Oh, I was just trying to check out the time." And I was like, "You could have asked me. I will tell you the time." So she kept quiet. And after a while, she didn't get down till I got down. And when I was walking, she was walking with me. So imagine if I was unlocking my phone while in the car with a password. I hope you know that she will memorize my password. I had to walk a far distance, and she was still following me because I'm a of social engineering. I'm aware of shoulder
Yes,
software.
I'm listening.
What people will look over your shoulder to know what you're doing. That's why I keep shouting, don't open apps in open places. Your banking apps, don't open them in open places, because some of them don't even use fingerprint or facial recognition. They use password. That's why you might be in a car and you do some transactions, and people around you have seen your code, your whatever, and when you get down, they take your phone. And that's why when people lose phone, they empty their accounts. It's not because the person, how do I say it? It's not because the person gets your password. It's because you ignored what you were not supposed to do, and you did it, and they know what to do when they pick that phone, and they did it. And one other thing that we do that is a very big error when it comes to password is using our phone unlocking password for our mobile app password. Why? Because you don't want to forget it, like you're suggesting now, which is very wrong. Okay, I feel I should use my date of birth because it's so easy for me to remember. So I use it to unlock my phone. I use it to unlock my app. I use it to unlock everything. So when someone picks your phone and they already know that you don't have a pass key, that what you have is just a password, which is no longer advisable now. So they get to unlock your phone, unlock your app, clear your account, steal your data, contact family and friends, send money to them because you're in the hospital, which you are not. By the time you get to reach family and friends, they have been scammed too.
Okay.
So please, it is wrong, absolutely wrong.
Can I comment?
Use
Can I comment?
a password that you think that you know.
Can I comment?
Yeah, you can comment.
So talking about password managers, I know I'm familiar about them, by the way. I'm very familiar about password managers, and I love them.
Sorry, you're down. I can't hear you again.
What I'm saying,
Okay.
I love password managers very well, and I'm familiar with them, and I use them. Normally, I'm not used to Google. I'm used to Apple password manager, because right now Apple created a KGN whereby you can, when you relog in to your account, you can get your passwords very well. But a comment about password managers, it's okay, but I want to give a comment. I was hacked in that was 2021. I was hacked, and my password manager had all my passwords, and they got access to my accounts, and I decided to ignore myself using password managers, especially Google. Normally, I advise using password managers. It's easy for you to get your passwords, and it's easy for you to protect your passwords. But what I advise is not to use more password managers. It's easy for someone to hack.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you here too. I won't allow you to finish this. I love iPhones because their what is it called? Their security is way up. I love it. And I love Google too, because if you set up your multi-factor authentication on Google, Emmanuel, nobody can access your password manager. Nobody. Do you know, before I can log into my friend's system with my own Google account, I know what she went to. When we finished, she said your password is too high. there are things that we overlook. Google uses multi-factor authentication. They don't use two-step like WhatsApp. They use two-factor. That's why it's multi-factor authentication. So you that is logging in, me that have the account, the phone and the system that account has been logged in, we all get notification. So if I accept on the phone, accept on the laptop, the person that is trying to log in will have access. So it is not Google's problem. It was your mistake. I'm sorry, but it was a mistake because you didn't set up your security. You did not, because if you have done that, nobody will access it. Did you set up a security, Manuel? You didn't.
No. Currently, I hadn't got to know about the two authentication.
No, you didn't, because Google security has gone so high now that you cannot access
I know.
anyone's login or anything on Google if the person has that multi-factor authentication on. That's why we keep saying it. Normally, WhatsApp uses two-step. If someone tries to log in, you get notification, you put in your stuff, and it has been saying people on WhatsApp now. But they ignore Google. Now, everybody, either you're using an Android phone or an iPhone. So because you're using an Android phone, that means you're using Google.
No, I use both. I use Google and iPhone.
Yeah, so you cannot ignore Google security setting, and you will not expect to be hacked. If someone actually gets into your mail, you're gone. Yes, because I will get a message on my mail, and then I have the mail I use for my verification email too. So I will get a message on the two email addresses. Then I'll get a message on my phone and my laptop too. And if I accept that I'm the one, it will tell me to tap on the number on the screen to match the number on my device. If that number does not align, that thing will not go. And then even if it aligns, Google will send you two different messages requesting that they want to know if you're actually the person that logs in here at this location and that. If you click no, they will not access anything again. It will completely lock them out. Yes. So don't tell people not to use Google because of your personal mistake.
I'm not discouraging people to use Google. I'm not.
The reason why we are here is to educate us on how to protect ourselves. Yes.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel and Chioma. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Does anybody still have a comment before I continue? Because I will really be talking on past
right. Right hand is up.
Right, go on.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
yes,
can hear you.
Yeah. There is something I don't get when we're talking about passkey. So what happens if someone uses the device where the passkey are stored? And how does the passkey work across multiple devices?
Passkey works on one device. He said, how does passkey works and how does it work on multiple devices? You can't use one passkey on multiple devices.
Okay. Normally, let me at least give a little hint about a passkey. A passkey is like an authentication key that helps you to log into your account. Is it okay that you can understand about that? You wanted to understand what a passkey is and how it works on different accounts or different phones. Are you getting me?
Bright, are you here? Hello, Bright, are you here?
Right?
Hello. Right.
Well, I didn't get what you said. Please come again.
Okay.
Emmanuel, please, before you continue, I'm just going to explain in a better way. Okay, so Bryce, can you hear me? Hello, Bryce, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so
yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I'm saying something. So when you're talking of pass keys, passkeys is actually very, very secure than most password. It uses what's it called, a cryptographic technology. It uses your face ID. And you know the interesting part about passkey is that someone could trick you, just like Mr. Emmanuel said about writing your password down, which is not, it is not very, very, very secure or safe. It is not even a good cyber habit. Somebody could trick you into telling them their password. They could steal your password, but no one can trick you to get into getting your passkey, because it's basically not possible, because you are using your let me use the word biometric. You're using your face ID. You're using your identity. That's what you're using to gain access into your account. So it's not very possible, which is why it is very secure. And you said, you made mention of about losing your device. When you lose your, lose your device, your passkey is stored in your Google account. And most people, when they lose their account, you regain access to your what's it called, your Google account. And when you regain access to your Google account, then you have access to your passkeys. So there's nothing like, oh, what if I lose my what's it called, what if I lose my phone, got gets stolen, how am I going to access my account? It's all stored in on your Google account, so you don't have any issue with making use of a passkey. It's actually even more secure. And Shioma made mention of something about Gmail. Gmail uses multi-factor authentication. Gmail stores password manager, and when you are trying to access that password manager, you are going to require different step of authentications. It's going to ask for your password, the password of the Gmail itself. It's going to ask for your and what's it called, an OTP to gain access into the password manager. So it's
Even your
technically
fingerprint.
impossible. So it's
Your
technically
fingerprint,
impossible.
yeah.
So that's how passkey works. Passkey is actually the best way. Is very, very secure. So if anybody has
All
comment
right,
or want to
thank
like
you.
reply to Bright, you could add to
Yeah,
it.
right. Actually said if it can be used on different devices. For example, my phone is synced to my laptop, to my system. So yeah, you know, some systems uses fingerprint and facial recognition. So I use my fingerprint to unlock my phone. I still use my fingerprint to unlock my system. If your phone is synced to your system or another device, then the same pass key can work on the two devices. But if your phone is not synced to another device, like it's just this one separate, it will not work. Yeah, thank you.
Another compliment about the passkey. Bright, a passkey is very strong, a very strong password whereby you can even access when you log into any phone. So the passkey and the two authentication process of Google, they are very strong things that you can use to access your accounts, and no one can access your account when you the only one who knows the passkey. So that's the best security that Google has created, and also the two authentication process. And I also love it because I use right now the two. On my account, there are multiple security processes that you follow. You follow the two authentication process, you follow the passkey, you follow is it a 6 or 8 code process? About that, Chioma, can you comment about that? Is there the 6 option code process when you log into the account? It's also okay, it's also good by the way, but the passkey is the strongest because no one can access your account without entering your passkey. So if you got to get to know about security of Google has improved the security. It's very strong right now. I like it by the way. This time around, normally I don't put my passwords on the Google password manager, but currently I'm going to resume because I understand the security of Google. It's very strong, whereby nobody can access your account. And when you log into a new phone or a new device, you can easily get to your account using the passkey. So, have you got that right?
Okay, so for the 6-digit code, is OTP now. Some apps use it, like I use Piggyvest. So each time you log in and you want to check your balance or withdraw money, you're going to request for a 6-digit code, which they will send to the number. Then some if it's Facebook sends to WhatsApp. They will not send to the phone number that is attached to the email, to the account directly. Facebook will send to the WhatsApp of that number, just in case the phone was stolen and the person wants to access your Facebook takeover, but the person cannot access your WhatsApp. So Facebook sends to WhatsApp. So anything that is 2-digit code I have to receive is sent to WhatsApp. It's an OTP. Sorry, it's an OTP that is sent to you. And then another one is two-factor authentication. Now we know that one, but we know that multi-factor authentication is not just two. Okay, we say two-factor. We have two-step verification. Then two-step verification is different from two-factor authentication. WhatsApp uses two-step verification. Google uses two-factor authentication. Two-step is the one that will prompt you to put in your PIN. Two-factor is that two devices, two things will have to give a confirmation or go ahead before anybody that is trying to access your account will access it. So that is why is anything that has to do with 6-digit code. So any other question for Alex before I do a roundup?
Hi guys. Is everyone clear about passkey now?
Yeah, I hope everyone has got about the passkey.
You
Hope
said
everyone has. Hope everyone has got about the passkey right now. I think everyone knows. Oh,
Oh,
there's no one who knows about the
please,
passkey.
if we have any questions, we can ask now.
So Emmanuel, what's the problem?
Yes.
So what's the problem? Alex, can I share my screen, please? Thank you.
All right, you can share your screen.
Thank you, Chioma. Thank you very much.
So Alex tuned into my all right, so sorry, it's taking time to come up. Yeah, so I want to discuss one thing very important before our time goes up. So it's called section hijacking. Have we heard about something like that?
No.
What about okay. Kindly hold on. So section hijacking is a full takeover of your account without requesting for your password. My screen is trying to come up, so I'm sorry about that. It's taking a little time. Without requesting for your password or even asking for authentication. that is because you allowed it. So what does it do? When we use someone's device, like I'm going to give an example. I like using real life examples. I accessed my niece device and I opened it. I saw a different Google account logged into the Chrome, and she didn't log out, and she left it. So when I tap on it, everything about her opened up, and that is not good. So if I actually wanted to do something wrong with that, I have access to everything about her without requesting for her password, or even though she didn't log out. God, my screen is not coming up. Okay, well, let me try it again. So, and that is what session hijacking is. And we all have to be victim of that. You use a friend's phone, you say, okay, can I log into your WhatsApp? I just want to check a message, my phone is down. Oh, because you know you can log into the WhatsApp and you don't have two-step verification. So you can log in and then anything can happen. And then you log into the WhatsApp, you check your WhatsApp and everything. And when you're done, you didn't log out. That's okay, do it later, log out for me later. If it's someone that wants to hack you, every detail is there. They will hack you. Now we go to cyber cafes, business centers, and then it's okay. Can I use your system? I want to check something. You log your email address into that system. And when you are done, you did not log out. You now left. And it's a business center. Someone else will go there and the person will open it. What they normally do now is they don't even try to log in. They get there, pay for a section, go through people that have logged in and logged out and use the computer for a season of time. Excuse me, take what they want to take and they leave. Oh, this thing is taking time. What is going on? So when they do that, we end up being hacked. And that is because we allowed ourselves to be hacked. Then another thing that session hijacking actually does is that it uses cookies. You know, most of us work online, so we click on some links, we open some websites. Even normal Canva for designing, when you open Canva, maybe newly, or you log in and on another device, it will ask you to accept cookies. I, for one, do not accept cookies on any site. And then some will say some cookies are compulsory. Then you can go to setting, you take everything backwards, and then you click on OK. Because what this thing does is this guys uses the cookies, because website tracks you and your location with the cookies on the website that you open on a system. So what this cookies does is this guys uses these cookies to access your data. You know, when we say don't open a website that is not secured, always use HTTPS, we think it's a joke. Sometimes you click on a link on LinkedIn, which is very unfamiliar, and then LinkedIn will tell you that you're leaving LinkedIn site. So they might even tell you that you're going to a site that is not secure. Some of us will say yes, we'll click on it. By then we've left footprints. You know, when you step on a clay soil, your leg dips inside, you bring it out, you keep walking. Even if rain falls for a while, that particular footprint will still be there. That is how bad it is on this session hijacking is. And why it's so bad is because the only thing we can do about it is if we are conscious enough to protect ourselves. If we are conscious enough to protect ourselves, wow, then we have actually gotten something so beautiful. So that is it. Then, and how do we How do we protect ourselves from this? How do we protect ourselves from this? So when you log into a browser you do not know, when you log into a browser you do not know, when you're done, please clear the cache. Clear the cache. Don't even leave it. Don't even pretend like okay, it's not there or it's there. No, please clear the cache. It's very important because this cache keeps details. It keeps details of every movement that you've made so far. Every movement you made so far, it keeps details of that. And whatsoever you've done so far on that browser. But when you clear the cache, it clears off every one thing that you've done, everything whatsoever that have happened on that system, everything. I'm so sorry, but I think my screen decided to do me something this night too. Decided to show me something this night. So I'm so sorry about that. So every detail whatsoever that you've actually had on that browser, the cache clears it off. It doesn't keep it. It won't even, anybody that logs in, even if the app that is on that browser is, like my browser is open and I have some app on the browser that I actually left open. Once I clear the cache, what happens is everything on that browser is cleared off. So even if I tap on it, it's going to prompt me to log back in and input my password. So you can imagine if you finish in a cafe and you left, if you just do shut down or you just press the exit and you let someone else comes in and they go through it and they go to the history. Normally, you know that you go to the browser, you go to history, you see everything that's been listed. You know that is very bad because how you're not even aware of this. You don't even know this thing exists, and we make that mistake. And these guys, they don't take quick action. They take time. They sit down. They assess your mail. They automate it to their mail. I know recently they send employment and the employ people that work remotely for them. And you will say, oh, I just got a remote job. It pays me well. It doesn't stress me. What I do is just automate email, filter the important ones to other ones, and that. Anybody that actually, how do I say it? I run a business and I have my business account. I don't think I need to filter my mail to another email address because that email address is for that business. But my personal email is for my personal things, and my work email is for work. So it makes you know that what these people do is they take their time and they devour you. So this is the main thing because Alex has actually done some of the things for this webinar. So this is one thing that was not mentioned. I need to point out. If you're logging into someone's phone with your detail, when you're done logging out, please clear the cache. I'm not saying delete the history, clear the cache. I'm going to use this Google Chrome as an example. When you tap on the three dots up, you will go to your security, you will find you go to your setting, you will find your privacy and security. When you tap on that, please find where it says clear the cache. Tap on all, clear it. If your phone is down and that thing is too, how will I say it, is delaying, you feel, oh, it's too urgent, I need to use someone's phone to access this. Please, when you're done, I'm not saying delete it. I am saying clear the cache. log out when you're done. And for some of us that are not using any authentication at all, whether multi-factor, whether two-step verification, please, we have to activate it now. Because when you log out, like if I log in my Gmail and I finally log out and clear my cache, even if you know, sometimes you log into something like laptops, they are very funny. I will log into my LinkedIn and then I will log out. When someone else come in, when they type CH, my email address will pop up. Then someone that wants to hack you will tap on it and start trying password. You know that is bad. But when you clear the cache, even if someone comes and tap in there, nothing will pop up. Is different from deleting the history. You don't. And then this is one preventive measure that we actually need to adopt. We need to adopt it. And please, for any reason whatsoever, if your phone have passkeys, activate it. Stop using password to unlock your phone. Stop using password to unlock a mobile app. If your mobile app has password, have facial recognition and fingerprints, please activate it. Stop opening your app in public places. Alex talked about oversharing information. Yes, some of us do it. We post when we go to work, we post when we eat, we even post in front of our house, sharing our house addresses. And these guys will be quietly monitoring the person. It might even take months. It will not be at that time. Then you share your own vacation and all that. And then that's when your vacation is when your house caught fire. How? When your vacation is when things happened wrongly. How? When you're on vacation is when armed robbers came and robbed. But you were in that house since they did not come. Because you've overshared so many things. Me, for one, I love sharing 2 years pictures, 5 years pictures, 1 year picture. If I share a same picture, that means I think something must have prompted me to share a same pictures. I take my time to share long time pictures. So no matter how you guess, and I don't share pictures that shows house, address, boundaries, what this place looks like. Because if someone wants to hack you, kidnap you, attack you for any reason, they will take time to monitor you. And how would they do social media? So if they try social media and it does not work, they'll go for social engineering.
Hello, Choma, are you still here?
We are not getting it, Chama.
Hello?
They'll try to be your
Chioma, we've lost you. You're wobbling.
followers. They'll try to come close to you, know what you maybe your friend. Ask why.
We can't hear you, my dear.
We could not hear you for some seconds.
Oh, I'm so sorry. And I've been talking to myself. My network actually tripped off. I am so sorry. So, where was the last place you guys stopped?
Said you share 5 years pictures, 4 years pictures.
Hello?
Hello, Choma.
My network is misbehaving this night, though. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. So where did you guys stop hearing me? Please.
When you're
You
talking
stopped.
about
About
Actually,
what?
you were talking about your sharing your yearly photos, your past yearly photos, and clearing the cache. You can continue with that.
Okay. Did you hear when I talked about how to clear?
Yeah, we heard about that, but you were talking about sharing photos, your recent of the yearly photos that are taken of past years, the photos that are taken to be shared with you. You're talking about sharing your photos. Continue with that. Choma, is it your network? We are not getting you. Hello, is everyone here?
maybe network is having an issue.
Choma's network is not okay, maybe.
Yeah, please give her a moment, please. Network is having some issues.
All right. It's
Well,
okay.
we're almost rounding up. We're almost done, so just a moment. Okay, guys, since Chioma is having trouble with our network, if you have any questions, please you can proceed. So we could talk about it. Can you guys hear me? Hello?
We can
Yeah,
hear you
yes, we
now.
can hear you. We can hear you. We can
Yes,
hear you.
please. Xiaoma is having trouble with our network. So let's just discuss about if anyone has any questions. So you can just proceed. So anyone from the audience could answer their questions and we can talk about it.
So I have a question. Here, Alex.
Okay, sure.
I've encountered about the cookies, about the what. I want to get to know more about the cookies, because normally when you're signing into a new account or any other account, they prompt you to accept or reject cookies. What do cookies do, and how are they important, and how are they dangerous to our accounts or to our according to the or to the cyber security, or according to the security that you consider? How are they how are they dangerous to our accounts? I want to get to know more about the cookies. Those cookies. Can you explain?
Okay, so in my own understanding, I would say cookies are a very small piece of data stored in your website. It's mostly stored on your browser. When you make use of a browser, yeah, it's I think most of the password, most of the websites, it has a for cookies, and there are also ways you can limit your cookies. Some allows you, some doesn't allow you. You can manage your cookies one kind of cookies you want them to have access to. So it's a it's a piece of data. So when you visit what's it called, a website, and maybe you are logged in, or maybe you're shopping, or maybe you are trying to like set a settings, maybe your language or your time. It's normal, and it is necessary for the website for it to function properly. There are sometimes when you do accept the cookies, I don't know if anyone has experienced that. You could run into a what's it called, an error message. It could be not secure error message. It could be a 404 issue. So just see cookies as a piece of data that is needed, and what's it called, on the website that you're currently on. And I would say it is actually advisable for you to manage your cookies. So you know that, oh, okay, this particular website I'm on, this is how limited they are to a piece of my data. So that's cookies. So this is how limited they are to my data. So that's how I can say cookies work. And some could even what's it called? That was why I made mention of public Wi-Fi's. So now let's connect the thread. Okay, so let's say for example, you're logged in on a particular website, and you are studying a cookie, right? And now let's say you're in a library, or you're in an airport, or you're in an what's it called, relaxation center. And okay, the first thing you're doing is you're joining a public Wi-Fi that is unsecure, right? And the website does not have any secure HTTPS, which was what Sherman was talking about, which is the padlock icon.
Okay.
And you're accessing a website. Sorry?
I'm getting
You're saying
continue.
something?
No, I'm continuing.
Oh, okay,
I'm just
okay.
getting you.
So, and the what's it called? The unsecure public Wi-Fi that you're joining, wherever you're at, attackers are using that same password. So when you're on a website, and you accept a cookie, you don't manage the cookie, you don't don't have limited access to what the website could access. That is how you get compromised. So you get me? That's how you could get compromised. So what I would say is, always manage your cookies, and don't always join every public Wi-Fi you see when you are what's it called, when you're in public. Don't always join every public Wi-Fi. Most of us, we are guilty of that, and even me as a person, I mean, like I've learned on good cybersecurity, creating good cybersecurity awareness. You don't always join different public Wi-Fi. Your phone could be monitored. It's not very safe. It's not secure. Your data could get compromised. So that's how I would say cookies work. So if anybody has what's it called, anything to add to what I've said, or what they understand about cookies, or how managing your cookies could protect you from being compromised, please, you can come up and add to it.
So Alex, I have a compliment. Oh, it's a question. Is it a question, or it's okay? Let me just type it out.
Okay. And also, before you ask your question, you know Chioma also made mention of something about clearing your cookies when you are done, or not your cookies, sorry, your cache when you are done on the website.
Yes, I got to know that, because normally.
So so you see the connecting or what's it called, thread. That's also very important. So if you know that, oh, okay, you don't want your piece of data. So I want everyone to see cookies as a piece of data. It's your data. So if you don't want the website you're currently on to access your data, so you can just clear the cache. So that way you're secure, you're safe from your data being compromised.
Okay.
So you can go on with your question.
I wanted to understand something.
Still on cookies. Okay. Besides cookies, but still on cookies. Okay, let me go back to the managing passwords. Which is an authenticated strong manager that can be used. I know Google is very strong currently. Because normally in our developing technologies, we know we have securities, but it's easy for someone to again hack you. You get that? Yeah, I know the strength about security, cybersecurity, but still someone can still hack you. So hacking you, I still comment about the outside managing of your passwords. It's a comment about that. But back to the cookies. How can someone hack you using your cookies? Because normally me, when I'm logging into a new account or to a new device, I delete my cookies. I clear my cache. So when you've not cleared your cache, how can someone get to access your account using your cookies? I want to get to know that. How can someone get to know or to get access to your account using cookies besides the cache? The cache data, but the cookies. Because normally I've encountered a lot of accepting cookies. When you log into a new account, you have to accept cookies or reject. Normally I reject. I don't like cookies. But how can someone hack your account using cookies or using your own cookies? Explain that if you get to understand a little bit about that. I need to get to know about that also. Hello? Alex, are you there?
Hello, hear me? Hello.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hello.
Alex, I'm getting you. I'm getting you. Can explain.
Please, can you come again? I think my network was breaking up.
Hey, your network was off. Okay. My question was.
Okay.
My question was about how can someone access your account using your own cookies or cookies when you've accepted them while logging into a new or while signing into a certain account? How can someone use cookies to access your account?
Okay. So I said cookies is a piece of data, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's say I think I would still want to use what's it called? Public Wi-Fi. I think that was the example I gave the other time. I would still want to use that as an example. Because cookies are stored on your device as a plain text.
Yes.
You know that, right?
Yes, I know that.
Okay. So let's say, for example, your what's it called? I mean, most people they're mostly not on websites that are not secure. But let's say you're on a website that is not secure. You could what's it called? Your history could get monitored by an attacker. I know you know what a malware or a spyware is.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah, so that's linked to a cookie. That's the possible way of you getting of your data getting compromised. Or maybe when you are trying to like log in your password and your email, you could there could be a spyware in the website that you're logged in on, or the website you are currently on, which you already give access cookies. You already give full access. So that way you could get hacked.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand me.
I get you right now.
Yes.
And thank you for that, by the way. I've got to know that
I,
because
I think we've we've used most of our time. So I don't know if anybody has any addition, any question, please. This is 8:37. People need to go to bed. People has work tomorrow. I think most people have left already. So please let's just round up and call it a night. And thank you all guys for joining. I really appreciate.
yes, thank you, Alex, by the way. Thank you for that
So
presentation.
does anyone has anything to say? Any addition? Any questions? Any subtractions? So please do now. Here's the time.
Alex, could you, if you don't mind, could you share your slides in the WhatsApp group? Could you share your slides? Could you
You said what?
your slides?
Oh, I should share my slide on the WhatsApp group.
Oh yeah, yes.
Oh, sure, that won't be a problem. Everybody's going to have access
Even
to
you
it.
can communicate with Shoma so that she also shares her slides.
I'll speak with her. I'll do that.
All right. Thank you very much for that presentation.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Have a
you
good
so
night.
much. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, everyone.
All right.
Yeah, have a good night. Oh, you're not on the WhatsApp. I would okay. I'll tell Shelma to send you a link to Mechuku. I'll get Shelma to say it. Is anyone is who's okay, you're not also on the WhatsApp.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What did you say, please?
Oh, yeah, same. I am not on the WhatsApp. I've been.
Oh, you're not on the group.
Yes.
Oh, okay. This is what will happen. Yeah, I think I should be able to drop the WhatsApp link on this InShot. I think that's possible, right?
I have issues with my network. Like right now, I can't even click anything. So if there's a way you can send it to my inbox, please.
Oh, what? Okay, hold on. I'm coming. Let me see if it's possible to 1 moment, please. I want to drop the link on the InShot so everybody can have access to it. Hold on, guys. Just 1 moment. Okay, so where's the link? I will drop the link now on the InShot so everyone can click it and join the group. Oh, Tomechuku, what browser do you use the most? Is it Chrome, Firefox, or Safari? So I can explain how you can clear your cookies or your cache rather. Okay, so when you go on your what's it called? When you go on your Chrome, are you using an iOS device or an Android device? Hold on, please. Let me check. So when you go on your Chrome, you're going to click you can see those three dots that is lined up. Can you see that? You can try that right now. Click those three dots.
Yeah, I've done that. I've clicked on it.
Yeah, so when you click on the what's it called, on the three dots, you're going to see your history.
Okay.
So when you see your history, you have you could pick the last tab that was opened or your last browsing history, maybe it's last 15 minutes, last hour, or last something. When you tap on that, then you click on the browsing data. Then you're going to check On your browsing data, you're going to see browsing history, the tabs, the cookies, site data, the cached image and files. I'm sure you can see all that.
I'm not seeing that. What I'm seeing is you said I should click on my browsing history, right?
Yes.
Okay, I clicked on history. All I'm seeing is recent tabs.
Recent tabs.
Yeah, recent tabs. Like
Okay, I'm on iOS. But can you see an option that says delete browsing data?
let me check. Not really.
I just dropped the what's it called?
The link to the WhatsApp.
Yeah, so you can join.
Okay, okay.
Please, one moment, please. I'm trying to get to Chairman. Obioma, you can join you can check your in chat. I dropped the link for the WhatsApp group on there. Hello, Chairman.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sorry about that. Tome Shuku, are you still with me?
Yeah, I'm on. I'm on here.
Okay, so where are you currently?
Okay, you asked me what I saw when I clicked on history, and I was on.
Yes.
I was like talking to you that I'm seeing recently closed tabs. Or does it have anything to do with privacy and settings?
You say you're saying what?
I'm seeing recently closed tabs.
What else do you see aside the recently closed tab icon?
Nothing really. When I click on it, it will ask me to restore.
Oh, hold on one moment, please. I could see what's it called? When you tap on history, tap you didn't see clear browsing data.
No, I didn't see clear browsing data when I typed on history. Okay, I think I've seen that. It's
So
not
hold on, please.
not directly on history. I'm
Okay,
seeing delete browsing data. That is after history. Underneath history, you have the downloads, you have the bookmark and list. Then underneath you have tab groups, extensions, then clear browsing data.
Okay, so when you click on clear browsing data, you're going to see the option for 7 days ago, hot time, 4 weeks, last 7 days. Can you see all that?
Okay, let me click on it. Yeah, yes, I've seen that. I think I was
Okay,
here.
so let's say for example now you're just you're on a website that allowed you to access access all your cookies, access all your cookies. So you could type on the time range and click last
Okay,
for the
okay.
then for the browsing data, you could even select the tab, like the tab that you want cookies and cache to be cleared. So you're going to tick that, and then when you click confirm, it will what's it called? Then you click on delete data. That would automatically delete your cookies and cache.
Okay, okay. So what if you are not always connected to public Wi-Fi and it's your own personal internet you're making use of? Is it still ideal clearing cookies?
If this is what I would say. If it's what's it called, a website that does not allow you to manage your cookies, because nowadays most websites allow you to, like, they allow you to like limit access to the cookies that can be accessed. If it's a website that does not allow you to manage your cookies, I would advise that after you're done, you could play your cookies and cache.
Okay, okay, okay. But
Yes.
that doesn't mean it will clear up the history. It's just the cookies it will
No,
clear.
no,
Okay,
you don't have to clear up the history. Just the cache your phone.
okay, okay. That will be
Hey,
fine.
Choma is back, but everyone has left. So sorry.
Okay, my network kicks me out. Yeah,
Welcome back.
and
Thank you.
don't see an application at this point.
Um, Paul, does clearing your cookies affect the password you saved in the particular? Oh, you could I think that option is also on Chrome. I don't know. It depends on the browser you're using. You could also select it if you want the password to be cleared or not to be cleared, or your autofill data. It's especially for iOS. On iOS now, for browsing data, you could clear your browsing history, your tabs, your cookies, the site data, the images and files, the safe passwords, and the autofill data. So that's possible.
Yeah, I'm seeing the options you just mentioned. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate
Obioma, please, have you been able to join the group?
it. Yes, let me confirm.
Okay, let me come on, let me check. Over to you,
Okay,
Choma.
for holding on when my network did me plenty. I really appreciate. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Oh, we're already close. Alex said we are done. So you don't want to see.
He was explaining something to me, but I think he has tried. I got the concepts. Thanks.
Okay, right. That's beautiful. Obioma, hi. Good evening. Nice to meet you.
I think she's not here. I don't think she's not
Good
where I'm.
evening.
Okay, she's.
Oh,
I'm here. Good evening. Good evening, Chairman.
how are you?
I am quite well, thank you. And you?
I'm okay. So you were all through the class, right?
No, no. I have been trying to join. I think Alex sent me the link inbox because I've been finding it difficult to join
Oh,
before the
I'm so
class started.
sorry. I'm so sorry. So the webinar is being recorded. So when we are done, Alex will upload it on his drive and he will drop the link in the group. So people that weren't able to join can go through the webinar.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you very much.
So you find the WhatsApp community, right?
I'm on my system at the moment. When I go to my phone, I'll do that. I already copied the link.
Okay. Paul, how are you? Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh boy, you're in the webinar, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you very much for joining. So I'm really sorry about the network issues because I wanted to drop something that we can do, like a 7 days stuff that we can do to help us protect ourselves and our devices and our data too. But I think I'm going to drop that in the WhatsApp group and go through it. It's just for 7 days, what we do for 7 days, and then we know that for certain that we are at least safe, except for the fact if we let ourselves open based on the things that Alex have educated us on. So thank you very much. I really appreciate.
Thank you.
All right. So here is where we
They're
put it.
asking for our slides on the group, so I'm going to drop mine too, so you could also drop yours.
Oh, okay. That won't be a problem. We'll actually drop that in the group too. And I said the group will be open this night for further discussion for those that have questions. Alex, please, I think you will help me and do that. If peradventure my network did not allow, because I have to switch to Airtel and it's not my network. So in case my network didn't allow me, so please open the group. And then for further questions, I can drop questions. Anytime I come online, I will actually answer the questions. And then you do the ones you will do too.
No problem.
Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. I was like, this call would have been ended though. It's 8:30. But then okay, I'm so glad I had to come back here and meet some people. All right, so we'll be saying bye here. Good night. So everybody here, we don't have any questions, right? Okay, are you okay? Are you okay? You don't have any questions?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right, thank you. Paul, good night. Okay, good night.
Good
Victor,
night.
Good night, everyone.
good night. All right. We'll meet in the WhatsApp group. Thank you. So Alex, what's up? Turn on your camera now.
Hold on, please.